You know what? Hi. In this age of social media influencing, where small matter like this can just go viral and secrets can seem harmless, I understand the newest trend is they're advising people to hide their assets from their spouses. But the actual truth is that it may look, you may think you are doing something good for yourself, but you are setting your family up for heartache and distress. You know, you may think you are hiding it from your wife or your husband because you don't want them to eat your money or whatever it is. But let me ask this question: who do you want to eat your money? If your family does not eat your money, who will? If you go to banks today, you will see a lot of money that is lying around there, and then bankers are taking advantage of those monies because people were hiding their money from their spouses. Some properties are lying around, and rodents and people who smoke and all those things, they are just there, uncompleted buildings. Some of them are even completed and they are empty because the spouses don't know that this person owned property here or this person owned property there. I don't know how you feel about this, but I think that it's more important for people to establish trust. If you are married to somebody, you guys should trust each other. Okay, if you cannot do that, work with a lawyer that is going to draw up a proper will for you. All your properties should be disclosed, at least the ones that you know, and then let them also be easily accessible. That would save you a lot of trouble. Sometimes you can even make provision that a will can take place inter vivos, or a particular gift can take place inter vivos. Inter vivos means in your lifetime, you never die. Your property you begin to bequeath it to people who are your beneficiaries. I think that's a better thing to do than to just sit around enriching people. Let me tell you why I'm even making this video. It's because I had a client that was supposed to pay for a particular property. So he gave a down payment of 20 million naira. He dropped down payment of 20 million naira, and then after the time elapsed when he was supposed to bring the new balance, he did not. So I waited for a while before I called him, and his number did not go for a very long time. Do you know that I had to go to his office before I found out that the man had passed on? So when he passed on, I did all I could to contact the wife. And the wife told me that she doesn't want to have anything to do with anything that has to do with this man. She was so bitter about it. And I had to convince her that I don't mean any harm. Now that his money is with us, at least we are duty bound to give it back to his estate administrator. And this is what happened. So when she finally agreed to see me, I had to go to another state. I live in Jos, and I had to go to Bauchi just to go and see this woman. And she was so bitter because it was this kind of marriage where the man didn't have a will, and so his family came and they plundered everything that the man had, to the point where she was literally destitute. And so I had to ask for proof. Were you people married as of the time of death? She said yes, they were married. They didn't have any problem, that kind of thing. So I disclosed to her that this is what's happening. Oh, your husband left some money. And you know what? The worst part of it is that there were children involved. And then those relatives, they packed everything. They didn't even bother about how the children will eat. It wasn't their business. All they know is that they packed their brother's money, which they did. Wallahi, this woman now, so I established that she was the man's wife, and then she had children, and I also established that they were the only children. That was how we just did it. We transferred the money to her. So if it was another person, let's just assume it's another person that is not me, who has integrity, what do you think will happen? They would have just chopped your money. So you work hard and somebody from somewhere will eat your money. What kind of thing is this? Secrets are not good in marriage. I tell you this thing. Don't follow what they are saying on social media. Always be open and build healthy relationships with your spouse. I hope I made sense in this video. Yes, I know a lot of people will not be happy with it, but that's just the way it is, and that's the way I feel it should be. Subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and drop me a comment as always. If you feel like supporting my channel, my email is there. Just send me an email. Honestly speaking, you know what? I need a new car, or I need something nice. It would be nice for someone to just support you for us. Have a good day. Bye.